So hello friends.
Yo!
Next to me, Dr. Wolf, as we called him here in Germany.
Why?
I don't know, because it's so cool that you are here, so you have to become a doctor of our hearts.
Thank you very much. It's my honor and my pleasure. You guys do
So,
amazing stuff.
how is the first tournament for you playing like this in Europe?
Beautiful.
It is the first, right?
Yeah. Like I've been here before, but not as a paintball player.
Yeah.
You guys are, first of all, you guys are very gracious. And you're very hardcore with this game. Like, you guys are uber skilled, and I love your dedication to the, between the props, the tanks, the shields, the costumes, everything is outstanding. If you're from North America, South America, anywhere in the world, if you have to come to Europe, to Germany, to Poland to play with these guys, because they're crazy. Love it.
But you start playing in Canada or in the States? Where did you start playing?
Started playing in Canada, and after about 10, 15 years, I got kind of famous, popular, and then I started traveling a lot more.
Okay, so how long did you play paintball now?
1996 is when I started playing.
What was the reason for you to play paintball?
I started playing, I went to a corporate team building event, and I got hooked.
Okay.
You know, I was using like an old Tippin 98, and we're shooting at each other, and it scared the crap out of me, and I wanted more. So you know, I started playing more and more, and went back every week for years. And funny thing is that it was an indoor field.
Okay.
And I played for my first like 4 or 5 years indoor only.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't even know that you could play outdoors for a long time, right? So, but when I got outside, it opened a whole new world to me. Then YouTube came around. And I didn't see any woods ball on YouTube. I just saw the tournament speedball stuff, and I said, I created the Wolf Paintball channel, and then took off, and more fields asked me to come and host their events.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So do you work for commercial stuff like media at your real job, or is it did you find a new way for you to run this channel?
Not really, but really kind of. I've worked in the industry, music video industry.
Okay, yeah. So you know the basics, and
I
you
know the
basics.
tricks. And I knew what would look good on camera of it, but even I was still a rookie because I wasn't using top level camera equipment back then. I had like a little Sony snapshot, and that was like 360p, and that's back when videos were square. They weren't even widescreen yet.
That was the beginning of YouTube, so everybody starts in the time there.
Yeah. So I started Wolf Paintball on YouTube, and then I started writing for magazines. I wrote for Action Pursuit Games, Splat, and a couple other magazines. I got more popular doing that, and it just took off, and I took off from there. And then as more social media came, I started adapting to that and create. Now I have a TikTok that's gone viral, and Instagram and Snapchat, and the Facebook page is around 45,000, 50,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, it's a big one.
And my goal is just to show more people what we do. Yeah. Because nobody knows what we do.
So for me, it's a little bit the same. I play for 25 years now, and I study filming, and then I go to during the studying, I think, what was I doing before my girlfriend left me? Oh, I played paintball for 6 years. So let's find a company to make paintball videos, and then there was nobody. So I have to start my own. Nice. But I know how to do it. Yes. So, but I keep the prodigy the level low, because it's the beginning. I rent really expensive cameras, and I think it's the whole people watching us on the phone. So give a fuck on this. Don't spend too much money on the equipment. Start filming with a mobile phone what you want, so you can do what you can do more at the moment. It's the time now.
Yes, and people nowadays are lucky because they can just use their phones now, because they're so advanced. And we have to get separate cameras back then. You know, they have no idea how crazy it was, right? So we had to get little editing software for the computers and all that stuff, and now everyone can just edit on their phone and do everything.
When you do a video about how you play, so you have 3 cameras on you. You have your view, what you see. You can see what your target, what you're looking at, and you see a camera is watching on you. Do you do a voiceover after it, or do you take the original sound in the videos?
I try, because the playing is so intense, I can't really voice what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Especially when I'm sneaking through the bush and trying to get those sneaky kills and stuff. I can't say it out loud, right? So I'll put the voiceover in after. And you know what? It's funny because I learned different camera tricks and stuff from my fellow paintballers who do YouTube and stuff like that. Like I've learned tricks from the Face Me camera. I learned that from Hidden Hedgehog.
Yeah, it's an important thing to tell a story.
Yeah, and the voiceovers I learned from my friend Alabaster Slim, right? And the comedy aspect I learned from my friend Barker. So we learn from each other and advance in our different types of photography styles.
Yeah. And for this tournament, I think you say that this is not the last time you will come.
Oh no, I gotta come back. I gotta come back.
And all of you,
crazy.
You have to come too, because this is in Europe one of the best.
Amazing game.
Yeah.
Bertl Wallowitz, you're a genius. Just the people, the vendors, the personalities, people like Braveheart and all these crazy bastards running around killing each other is just inspiring, and it makes me want to work harder to be better, to shoot them back.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Thank you for having time for me for the interview.
Hey, thank you for the interview. It's always a pleasure and an honor. And subscribe to this man. Follow what he does. This is an artist within himself. Love it.
Thanks, man.
Right.
Have a nice day.
All right, see you out there.
Bye.
We gotta go. I know. We gotta go. Do I even need to take my gun?
Yeah, sure.